guys, it's Miss Cheevious, and today I'm at the pyramids of Giza in Egypt, and as you can see, the Sphinx is right there along with one of the Great Pyramids, and let's go see them. In this video, I'll be showing you around the Giza area, including the Sphinx, inside the Great Pyramid itself, and finally onto a camel ride. If you are new to my channel, please take a moment to like and subscribe and help me on my journey to 100 subscribers. Our first stop is the Great Sphinx. The first question you might ask is, who is that guy supposed to be? Well, most Egyptologists believe that the head is modeled after the pharaoh Khafre. Khafre was a pharaoh in Egypt's Old Kingdom and ruled from about 2558 to 2532 BC. That means that the Sphinx was constructed about 4,500 years ago. Khafre was the fourth pharaoh of the 4th dynasty and was the son of Pharaoh Khufu, who the Great Pyramid was built for. The Pyramid of Khafre is the second largest pyramid, while the Pyramid of Khufu, or the Great Pyramid, is the largest. Anyway, if you look at Khafre and the Sphinx, they do look kind of similar. Also, did you know that Sphinx is actually a Greek word and not an Egyptian word? In fact, no one really knows what this monument was first called. The Sphinx is so old that it was even a tourist destination for people during the Greek and Roman empires. I bet it was hard to describe what your trip was like back then. Nobody would be able to understand what you saw. Thankfully, today we have cameras to capture the moment. After the Sphinx, we moved on to see the pyramids and passed a few camels along the way. The whole area was just so awesome, it's hard to believe that people made it without machines. Or was it? Aliens. Here you can see the Great Pyramid of Khufu off to my left and the Pyramid of Khafre on my right. Now, this is where it gets interesting because we're going to go inside the Great Pyramid. Let's start at the entrance. You have to buy a ticket to go inside, but it is worth it. You feel like you are really in an Indiana Jones movie. Once you get in, you walk through a tunnel until you get to the Ascending Passage, which I almost did not go into because it was so small and stuffy. Hi guys, I am in the Great Pyramid, and there's this passageway that goes up to a chamber. And unfortunately I can't show you guys because it's way too cramped, too many people, and very, very stuffy. And I was sweating by the time I got up the stairs because it was so hot there. Okay guys, I've changed my mind and decided to go up there, but it's kind of slippery if you don't have a good grip on here, so always be careful if you're here.
Alright, okay.
As you can see, it's
There you go, thank you.
Guys, this long, narrow tunnel is so stuffy, hot, and crowded. What's really crazy is that this is the only way in or out of the King's Chamber, so you get people coming down while you're also going up. This passageway to the King's Chamber was hidden until it was accidentally found in 820 AD. It was all covered up with stone, while the other passage going down to the Queen's Chamber was not. I think they probably did this to prevent people from robbing it. I can't imagine going up in this thing with no lights other than a torch. It must have been really scary, especially when you didn't know where it would lead or what was in there. The passage seemed to go on forever, but it finally opened up into a huge area known as the Grand Gallery. I was so thankful to get out of that stuffy passage. Here, the ceiling is 28 feet tall and the whole gallery is 153 feet long. It's really crazy to think how they put all these stones in place thousands of years ago with such precision, without any modern machines. After what seemed like forever, we finally reached the King's Chamber. According to archaeologists, the box inside was supposed to be the pharaoh's sarcophagus, but they don't know if the pharaoh's mummy was ever in there. And if it was there, it may have been taken by tomb raiders or grave robbers. Still, it was such a cool experience to make it all the way deep inside the Great Pyramid. I just had to get a picture. But then I had to go all the way back down, and going down might be even crazier than going up. Well, I had finally done it. It was such an amazing adventure to explore the inside of the Great Pyramid, but I still needed one last thing to make my Egyptian adventure complete. A lot of people tend to skip this one, but I highly recommend the Camel Ride. This experience was one of my very favorites, along with my trip to the Valley of the Kings in Luxor, Egypt. By the way, I made a video of that one too, and you can check it out by going to my channel, and don't forget to subscribe while you're there. It was so cool to ride a camel with the pyramids of Giza rising up out of the desert in the distance. You really feel like you're in a movie or living out of some part of a history book. This trip is something I won't ever forget. Hey, and you know what you shouldn't forget? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we will see you all next time. Bye, guys!